The 2021 NFL Playoffs one-round games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove AIM 2021. The 2021 NFL Playoffs one-round NFC Wildcard game. Chicago Bears 1-4 Green Bay Packers 3-1 final. The 2021 NFL Playoffs one-round NFC Wildcard game. New York Giants 3-7 Los Angeles Rams 3-1 final. The 2021 NFL Playoffs one-round AFC Wildcard game. Kansas City Chiefs 3-7 Las Vegas Raiders 2-6 final. The 2021 NFL Playoffs one-round AFC Wildcard game. Denver Broncos 2-7 New England Patriots 1-7 final. The 2021 NFL Playoffs one-round AFC Wildcard game, Jacksonville Jaguars 4-1 Cleveland Browns 3-8 final.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's the NFC Wildcard round on EA Sports. Fitzpatrick and the Washington football team versus Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington football team. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, look, some might say that football is a young man's fancy, so to speak, but don't tell that to these two quarterbacks because they come in here with a lot, and I mean a lot, of NFL experience.
Hey, I like the young Turks. I like the Baker Mayfields. I like the Patrick Mahomes. I like the Lamar Jacksons. But I do like those grizzled veterans who know how to play the game, know how to run their team, and know how to handle difficult situations. Maybe I'm just showing my age, too.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And there's a sight that we expected to see all season long. Tom Brady leading a team onto the field for a playoff game. And yes, it is in a Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniform. We've had all year to get ready for this, to get used to the idea that Tom Brady is no longer a New England Patriot. This should solidify it. Remember, Tom Brady has played in 42 playoff games, the most in NFL history, just ahead of his former teammate kicker Adam Vinatieri. Now, he gets a chance to have his first one in a Tampa Bay uniform, and the Buccaneers are hoping that Brady magic carries them to a Super Bowl.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now this pass brought in by Brown. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is fielded at the 27. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by a former Buccaneer, one of his many NFL stops. This is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Heineke. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
For a Washington.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20, 10, 5, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Bradley.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right? That 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
And he'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Back to throw now on first down. We'll find Gibson here complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
At the Buccaneers' 14-yard line.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor? Is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell guys, dress for the weather and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. These two teams all tied after 1. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Brady to throw again. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Washington offense set to take over again. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man. It's Gibson, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. That one caught by Gibson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. This is brought in by Gibson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll drop to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Brady again. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's the first of 2 games here on this Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC Wildcard game. But first, let's take a look back at action from earlier. Meanwhile, it's been as tight as we expected our game to be, all even at the half. Who will go on to the divisional round? We'll find out as we send it back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Ndamukong Suh showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And he'll complete this to Gibson. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Heineke.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. William Golston. Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
39-yard line.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got him.
That's another.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And Washington has taken the lead.